For the longest time, we thought of software testing or QA as this final gatekeeper before release. But let's be real, that old model is breaking down. We're making a huge shift from just finding bugs at the end to proactively building quality right from the very start. And that, my friends, is the world of quality engineering.
I mean, think about it. Have you ever been on a project where everything just stops, waiting for QA to give the green light? It's this super common frustration, right? Where quality assurance ends up feeling less like a safety net and more like a roadblock that's just slowing everybody down.
So what's the fix? Well, it's a complete change in how we think. Instead of running around with a net trying to catch bugs after they've already been written, we're engineering a system where those bugs are way less likely to show up in the first place. That proactive mindset, that's quality engineering.
And this whole new approach is really built on 3 foundational pillars that all work together. We're going to break down each one, starting with strategic planning, then building a solid quality culture, and finally powering it all with smart automation.
Okay, first up, strategic planning. This is literally the blueprint for quality. And the biggest idea here is that quality is not an afterthought. It doesn't start when the coding is done. Nope. It starts before a single line of code ever gets written.
And that means the role of a quality engineer, or a QE, has to totally change. It's not about them just getting a ticket with some instructions anymore. A modern QE needs to be in the room from day one, understanding the roadmap, the goals, and the why behind every single feature, just like the project manager does. And why is that a huge deal? Well, the payoffs are massive. When a QE is involved early, they can spot potential roadblocks weeks, maybe even months in advance. They can map out exactly what kind of testing needs to happen. And, this is so important, they can start designing the end-to-end automated tests that mimic a real user's journey, making sure the whole system works together perfectly.
All right, let's move on to our second pillar, which is all about building culture. See, planning gives you the blueprint, but culture is what makes sure the entire crew is building to this same high standard. It turns quality from being one person's job into a genuine team sport.
So what do we even mean when we say quality culture? It's this incredibly powerful but simple idea. Quality is everyone's responsibility. It's not a department you hand things off to, it's a value the whole team shares. Every single person, from developers to designers, has a part to play.
This really shows you the difference. The old way, developers just kind of throw their code over the wall and say, okay, QE, it's your problem now. The new way is totally different. The entire team pitches in on the basic manual checks, and that frees up the quality engineer to focus on their most important work, building that solid end-to-end automation we talked about.
Now, this is like the golden rule of a great quality culture. Look, sometimes you're in a rush to ship a feature, and there just isn't time to build the perfect automated test right then and there. And that's okay, as long as you follow this rule. A ticket gets made immediately to make sure that automation gets built later. It's a promise the team makes to itself, a kind of technical debt you agree to pay off.
And that brings us perfectly to our third and final pillar, smart automation. If the culture is the mindset, then automation is the set of power tools that makes that mindset actually work at scale. Here's a really crucial point. A quality engineer is an engineer. This isn't some managerial role where you're just delegating tasks. A modern QE is a hands-on builder, someone who is actively creating and maintaining the automation framework themselves. So what's that look like day to day? It means the QE gets their hands dirty, right in the code base. They lead by example, showing everyone what great test automation looks like. When a test breaks, they don't just file a bug report. They jump in and help fix it. And of course, they are the ones who own the development of those critical end-to-end tests we identified way back in the planning phase. And this is where it all just clicks into place. When the rest of the team sees the QE in the trenches, building, fixing, improving automation, it makes that quality culture feel real. It's not just an idea in a memo, it's something everyone sees and does. This is how smart automation directly feeds and strengthens a great quality culture. So we've looked at all 3 pillars. But their real magic isn't when they stand alone. It's in how they connect and work together, creating this powerful, reinforcing loop of quality. Let's put it all together into a cycle. It all starts when you plan a smart strategy. That plan then tells you what you need to automate with precision. Building that great automation then sets the standard and influences the team's culture for the better. And you guessed it, a stronger culture leads to even better planning the next time around. It's this awesome cycle of continuous improvement.
So as we wrap this up, I want you to think about your own team. Where's your biggest opportunity for improvement right now? Is it in getting better at strategic planning? Is it about fostering a stronger quality culture? Or is it about leveling up your smart automation game? Answering that question for yourself, that's the first real step to building a true quality engineering practice.